Hi. It's been a while since I made a video. I wanted to update my channel and talk about where I am right now. Currently, I'm sewing this right here. So when I'm looking down, that's what I'm working on. But right now, I'm experiencing a sort of rebirth of ego. Um, I've been doing a lot of thinking about who I am. Um, why do I do the things that I do? And I feel that for the past couple of years, have been I'm gonna say possessed by my being's angelic aspects. So things like love and light and the star seed movement, things like that. And that served me for a time, but I feel my perspective now has changed. I feel that to be constantly in a state of so-called enlightenment and um, to be surrounded by light all the time it's disillusioning. It's blinding. I find that I haven't been able to see the reality of my life and who I am, and learn about myself, about my this incarnation, this body, this life that's forming around me, around and within me, I'll say. So I've kind of just taken a step back from I don't even have a word for it. I'm not gonna say it's spirituality. I feel like spirituality is it's not the right term for what I'm trying to say. I feel that spirituality is such a big thing. It's such a broad statement. It's such a huge label that can't be defined by any any one way of thinking or one way of living. But I feel like I'm taking a step back from. I guess I'll just give examples. I'm taking a step back from working with specific deities and things like that, just because I think when you get to a state where you are so high on pure love and light and those higher type of energies, you reach um, a sort of narcissism. I feel that as I was embodying a more angelic side of the prism that is my soul, I I fell into an ego trap. I'll say that, yeah. I fell into an ego trap. I think for me, and I can't speak for anyone else's experience at all. I can't speak for anyone else's experience. I'll say that. I can't speak for anyone else's experience with the Starseed movement. But for me, it was an ego trap, and it fed a part of me that felt that I was that felt that I was. It fed a part of me that wanted to detach from my human experience. It fed a part of me that just wanted to give up on living life and give up on trying to be a better person, be a stronger person, be a more responsible, disciplined person, especially. And um, now I'm in a place where rather than bathing myself in light and blinding myself with light and being comfortable in that blind state of ecstasy and euphoria, in that state of bliss, I I'm working more towards being my own light within darkness and trusting that my light is the truth and my light is guiding me in the right direction, in the direction that my soul deserves to experience and wants to experience. I don't really believe in doing whatever it takes in the sense of like doing things that you don't want to do just because you have to like pay the bills or something. But I am learning that I can do what I want, but it'll never be easy. It'll never be easy. Living from a state of ease is not easy. It takes sacrifice, it takes effort, it takes discipline. And I feel grateful. I mean, sometimes I do feel like an ass, like looking back on things that I've done or said within the past few years of my life. But I mean, you have to look like an ass sometimes to realize that you're being an ass, so that you won't do it again. Um, and I'm just happy for the people that I have in my life and the lessons I'm learning. Lessons that I just come to me in my day to day too. Like they're not things that I'm actively searching for. I find that when I was actively searching for knowledge, it first of all it was a huge distraction from the physical, from my physical responsibilities, and it came to a point where I was just like afraid. I was like afraid of how the world was changing. I was afraid of what may be next. I was afraid of being manipulated or being taken advantage of by the world. But I'm at a place now where I don't feel the need to resist the changes going on in the world. I don't feel the need to say, "Oh, this is wrong and this is right," because nothing is wrong or right. That's the simple fact of it. Nothing is wrong or right. And I feel that going back to the Starseed movement, I feel that for me, like, that conflict of, "Oh, we're on Earth to change this and to fight the evil and fight the bad parts of society," and things like that. It's like, that's just another conflict for you to fall into. That's like another distraction, keeping you from learning who you truly are and from embodying your soul, embodying the bad parts, quote unquote bad parts, and the good parts. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sewing and doing art. Um, I took a break from my business for a little bit, from Cerulean Soul to, I suppose I was trying to find inspiration, but I just didn't know what to do next. Like I'd had such a huge the first couple months were that I'd had the business going. I had such like a huge positive response that I didn't really know what to do next. So I just took a break from it. And now I have like a couple of vendors events coming up, and I'm really excited to see where I'm going to go with this and what I can bring different to the like herbal community, the herbalist experience. Like my problem with being on social media and having a business on social media was like the idea of selling yourself and having to perform to grab people's attention. It just seemed like it was honestly like it was beneath me. Um, but now I feel like instead of focusing on how inauthentic I could be, I think I want to focus on how I can be my true self and still attract people to me and still help people by being myself. I think that's it. Um, yeah, I'm just doing my thing. I don't know. I don't really know what to name this part of my life. I feel like I'm like a totally different person. Um, yeah. Okay, bye.